I can say good evening to everybody. No, good morning, good afternoon. I would say good afternoon. I'm really pleased to present you the new master plan for Walibi Belgium. That's really an honor for us to invest a massive amount of money for the next 5 years. And 2 or 3 words about Walibi Belgium and also Compagnie des Alpes to begin. Walibi Belgium was the pioneer in Belgium for the attraction park, and we are still one of the first park in Belgium, and we got an award last year as the best attraction park in Belgium, but also we have a water park, and we got also the awards for the best water park in Belgium last year. Which means that now we go to next step with our park, and for the first time I can present the whole concept for the master plan of Walibi Belgium. This concept began last year with the PLAZA, which was nominated as best new attraction of the world. PLAZA is really a tremendous attraction, and this is really the first stage of this new investment plan, and we are delighted to present it right now. The next 5 years we will spend more or less roughly 100 million in the park to relaunch it, to reopen some new zone, etc., etc. And why are we going to do that? Because we just want to be the number one for the family park in Belgium. Means not only for the teenager and the young adults, but also for the children from 4 to 12 years old. What could you give to your visitor? Our USP is quite clear. We want to be the park of real sensations for all ages. All ages is really important for us because we have the best portfolio in Belgium and we are proud of it. The park should be divided in 8 zones, and I propose right now to discuss about the zone, the different zone, and let's start with the first one, which will be the equality. Like I said, we got an award last year for the water park, but obviously we need to offer to the young children a new kids zone. When we say young children, it means that people who cannot swim, mean that people from 3 to 8 years old. That's really effective for us to get that kind of zone, because we cannot provide today that kind of product to this target, and then we just expand the water zone with some water fun for children. Next to this new kids zone, we also extend or expand a full retheming of the aqualibi, and especially in a tropical or Caribbean theme. Not only for the swimming pool, but also for the restaurant and the main entrance of Aqualibi. So it means that in 2018 we would have a full renewal product for Aqualibi. In the meantime, we also invest lots of money for a new TIKI theme zone at the back of our park. This new TIKI theme zone should be very interactive, with a lot of surprises, with a lot of surprises for children, but also for parents, and they can share lots of things together. In these new TIKI theme zones, we are going to put 2 new attractions, and the first one should be a new family coaster. This new family coaster is really dedicated to the young children, because we have this family coaster could take people as from 1 meter, and then it should be a great coaster for the family, and we expect really that the visitors should be really glad to make it. Next to this family coaster, we also have a kind of adventure trail, which is linked to the lake, and obviously a lot of surprise for the children with this adventure trail. When you want to invest in your park, you also need to have a beautiful entrance, and that's why we decided to review this entrance by giving more space to the entrance, but also, and especially for the park, for the plaza should be free of charge. Means that we would be able for the parents to come with their children. They can enter without any charge to the plaza. Then the parents feel secure, the children feel secure, and then they can choose between Walibi or Walibi. In addition to this new entrance, we also relaunch the oldest Oriental zone, and we will reconfigure it in an Indian theme, with not only a full theming for the zone, but also a restaurant with a big terrace on the lake. This is the same here, retheming of the zone, but this is not enough. When you have a restaurant, when you have a retheming of the zone, you need to add also a new ride. And this new ride should be an interactive dark ride. I don't want to say too much about this new interactive dark ride, because somebody else knows better than I the concept of this new interactive dark ride, and it will disclose it. When you talk about children, you really need to prove that you are a park also for the children, for the family. That's why we are going to add in the kids zone a new kiddie coaster for them. That's a tremendous one, and I'm sure that they will be really happy to try this new coaster. Like I said, we are dividing the park in 8 new zones, with each specific theme per zone, which means that we would have surprises, interactivity, zone by zone, and a full theming which could characterize the zone. At the end of the plan, we could talk about the worlds of Walibi. Each zone could be a world of Walibi. And it's extremely clear in our mind that each zone should be definitely different than the other one. To prove that, just another picture with a zone which is the 4D zone with the theater, the 4D theater. Then we are going to replace the old restaurant by a new one, and the theme should be related to the New Orleans, with obviously a new conceptual restaurant with a theme of carnival. Carnival is linked to the New Orleans, and I think it's not only a restaurant, it's also a real experience for the visitors. In the Western zone, we would add a new family water ride. Not only adding this family water ride, but also a new theme which could be called steampunk style. But the main piece, or the masterpiece of this new plan, should be in 21, with the creation of a new zone. When I say a creation of a new zone, it's more than 45,000 square meters, which should be dedicated to a zone related to the African style, with a restaurant, but also the new mega coaster. The new mega coaster should be the biggest and maybe the fastest in the Benelux. We are working hard to get it. It's maybe quite a bit difficult, but I'm sure that we will do it. At the end of the implementation of all these plans, it's more than, or roughly more than, 100 million spent in our park, and we would have 8 new worlds of Walibi, which represent 75% of the park, which could be transformed during these 5 years. During this 5 years, we would have 4 coasters and 10 new rides. This is not only for the visitors, this is not only for the team, but the strategy is really to be the number one. And when you want to be the number one, you need really to invest a lot and in a wise manner. Number one means for us to give happiness to our visitors, to give surprises to our visitors, to give them a day of full happiness. Thank you very much for your attention, and if you have any question, do not hesitate. You can ask me, or you can also ask to Tiffany with our RP manager. Any question? Yeah.
Are you working with a master planner on this?
We are not working with master planner. We have a dedicated team in CDA, which is called CDA Development, and we are working a lot with them. And we create this concept with them. Any other question? Yeah?
You say something to the manufacturer of the mega coaster?
Unfortunately not. I can give you the name of the supplier for the family coaster for 18. This is a gas lower. For the interactive dark ride, I don't want to disclose the name, but in the next future you will get it. And obviously, for the mega coaster, I could say that we are working with the 3 big suppliers on the market. Yeah. I think it's quite clear.
L'objectif, c'est de repasser dans le leadership devant Plopsaland.
No, this is not the objective, this is not the goal. The goal is really to give real sensation for all ages, which is not the same for Plopsaland. We are not with the same target. But the objective is really to increase the attendance of the park, which is quite normal when you spend 100 million. But this is not to look at the competition. I don't care about competition.
And what's the target?
The target is really a park for the family, for the teenager, for the young adult. Real sensations for all ages. That's the real target. Any other question? Yeah.
What is the first area that will be done?
The first area should be the water park. So in 18 we are going to create the new kids zone in the water park, and at the back of the park we are creating the new TIKI zone. So it means that you've got a kids zone, a family coaster, and an adventure trail in 18. That's the second step of the implementation of this master plan.
Are you going to keep the music battle stories and so on, or it's over?
We really want to have a coherent area. Mean that in New Orleans you don't hear about skunks and squad and so on. So it means that we are going to implement some music related to the zone, related to the thematic of the zone, related to the area. So it means that at the end of the day, we won't have some music coming from the skunks of the bar.
And you keep them, I mean, you keep them.
Yeah, definitely yes. Yeah.
When I see the photo of the new entrance,
Yeah.
I see you're going to take a part of the parking away.
No. In fact, we are going to erase, to destroy the cash center or the cashier. There is a line, then we are going to destroy it, then we have more space, and it's possible to extend this space, but at that time, this is not the purpose. The purpose is really to maintain the free space with an iconic W, and that's it. So thank you very much for the audience, and thank you for your attention. Thank you.